Well, hey there, doodads and diddlers. It is the commish, yo boy, back for a week 3 update, and guys, I'm pissed. Oh, I'm angry. Why am I angry, you asked? Don't be angry. Life's good, Travis. You got air in your lungs. You got beautiful weather outside. How could you be so pissed? I'm pissed because I lost. I'm pissed because I lost. My team is primed. We're on the cusp. We're on the edge. Not the edge of falling off of the season itself, but on the edge of domination. We're warming up. We're feeling good. We're healthy. And we're just waiting for the right matchups, the right games. And we're going to have that midseason push. And frankly, just going to embarrass the hell out of y'all. Which is a great segue because Miles Long Chubb embarrassed me last week. So let's get into week 3 scores. Golden Goats 94, Miles Long Chubb 103. I gotta say, Tony, I appreciate you waiting to come out weeks into the season until you play me, because you're gonna sit here and you're gonna drop an 80 points week 1, 66 points week 2, and drop a 103 burger, triple digits on the commish. Come on, man. I thought you love me more than that, but I guess not. So we'll see. Don't face me in the playoffs if you even make it there. Don't face me in the playoffs. I'm coming for you. But I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a great time. Family's well. Anyway. Second game, Team Shaw, 91. The replacements, 86. Ladies and gentlemen, did you see this coming? What a week. 91 points for Team Shaw. Jalen Hurts coming in a clutch against the replacements with 86 points. Just a struggling week. Allen even put up some good points, 26. Wow. But he just couldn't pull it together. Corellia Falcons losing 2 in a row to CMC 3PO, 81-95. Wow. Yeah. Look, I'm not worried about Sean whatsoever. Let's be clear. This guy went 12-1 and couldn't win a championship. I don't even think he made it past the first round of the playoffs. Maybe the second round of the playoffs. I think didn't I knock him out in the first round? I don't know. I had a bye that week, so I think it was the second round of the playoffs, but I'm not sure. I'm sure somebody embarrassed him because he didn't win a championship. That's for damn sure. But he does beat Chris Riccio. Chris Riccio having a rough week 2 and 3 after starting off really, really strong in week 1. Trenton Trout 104. Puppers is 97. Both teams sitting at 1 and 2 after the Trenton Trout scores triple digits against the Pupperses. Clever Name 63, just getting crushed against Greb's auto draft team, who is, they're looking better than me right now, and he auto drafted. So that should say something about strategy come next year. Maybe we vote everyone auto drafts. Think about it. And then finishing off with the sticky dildo, Mr. Groom himself. By the time you see this, the man is days away from getting hitched. So good on you, and I can't wait to see you in Nowlands in a couple of days, buddy. Let's do it. But he is just killing it. 107, a tight game. Joe gave him everything he had. 104-107, sticky dildo. Really, really pays it off at the end, though he does lose Dalvin Cook. Jonathan Peele loses Dalvin Cook. Does he have the handcuff? We'll see next week, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I could check right now, but I just don't feel like it. And it wouldn't be great video for you guys. So those were, grammar's important, the scores. Let's jump into the standings after week 3. Greb's auto draft. Well, let's start with Team Sony. CMC 3PO. 3-0. I like how that rhymes, even though you're probably going to catch an L next week and it's just not going to rhyme and sound that good anymore. But yes, 3-0. Replacements 2-1, and the Puppers is 1-2. Looking like it could be still anybody's race there. Microsoft division, Team Shaw leading the division 2-1. Just gets better and better every year. The guy is like a living personified bottle of wine. He just gets better with age. Mwah. I love you, Shaw. Corellia Falcons 1-2. Trenton Trout 1-2. That rounds out Microsoft. Going into Nintendo, Greb's Auto Draft Team 2-1. with a 60% chance at playoff berth after auto-drafting. Let the Wookiee win 1-2. Miles Long Chubb 1-2. You should be 0-3. PC Master Race, Sticky Dildo with a largely the biggest lead in the league at 3-0. Golden Goats at 1-2. And then the Clever Names at 0-3, the only team looking for their first win. And going with the season stats, mainly the points for our top 3 scorers are the replacements, Sticky Dildo and the Corellia Falcons. I cannot wait to see the replacements go up against the Sticky Dildo. Do they play this week? Or not this week, but do they play this year? I'm sure they do. That's going to be a good game. All right, moving on to next week's games. Golden Goats, 1-2. Going up against the Clever Names, 0-3. This man is projected to score 110 versus my 105. This guy scores triple digits on me again. I'm just going to claim that I'm just the bad luck manager of the year. But I have been down before. I remember going 0-5, 0-6 a few years ago, making a clutch trade with Mr. Replacements himself, and then coming back and jumping into the playoffs, man, just killing it. So I have no doubts that my team will bounce back because, like I said, we're primed, we're feeling good, and we're healthy, and we're pretty healthy. Knock on wood. So that is the first game. Next game, Green Bay Puppers is 1-2 versus CMC3PO. Puppers is looking to project 100 points, and then CMC3PO projecting 108. The replacements, and that right there, that Puppers is and CMC3PO, that's a big matchup because that is a division game. Replacements, Trenton Trout. Replacements 2-1. Trenton Trout 1-2. The replacements are looking at 109 projected, and Trout looking to definitely put more points on the board than the 95 he has projected right now. Corellia Falcons looking for the bounce back game, going up against Shaw after that crazy upset. So Microsoft Division matchup right here. Chris Riccio, 113. That's insane. And then projected against Team Shaw, 103. Look, we all know the projections don't mean anything, but they do give us interesting insight on what the professionals feel these teams are going to do. Cat Chic, Let the Wookiee win, 1-2. Miles Long Chubb, also 1-2. 111 projected for Let the Wookiee win. What a team he has. He just needs a better quarterback. Brady's not going to really produce that much, but the guy he's a Brady maniac, man. He's a Bradyac. He won't fucking stop. Brady's been his quarterback every year, I think. It's interesting. So anyway, 111 to 85. Miles Long Chubb has a ways to go, but watch out. He'll drop triples on you out of nowhere. Greb's Auto Draft team rounding out the final game of the season, going up against the Sticky Dildo. This is my personal game of the week. 2-1 Greb Auto Draft. Sticky Dildo 3-0. Greb's projecting 96.7, and then we're looking at 107.9 for the Sticky Dildo. Will Jonathan Peel have the luck of the wedding vibes? We'll see. But Greb's right there, waiting to block you. All right, so folks, that is it. That is what we're looking at for this upcoming week 4. We got some London games. We got some deep rivalries. I don't know what the schedule looks like. I'm just saying that because I'm assuming there's going to be footballs and kicking and tackling, and then a whole bunch of those goats holding up that goat horn. Do goats have horns? I don't know. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna put up the goat horns, or maybe like the goat ears for that W, and we're gonna be eating them, son. Till next week.